It's the real estate show. We've come to sell Dior.
Am I still on? Stood up for fish tacos. I've seen a bunch of clickbait out there. We're going to talk a little bit about commissions, access to Sosúa Beach. Welcome up and buckle aboard. Buckle up and welcome aboard. Okay, so I'm struggling with the motivation to do these live streams because, well, I don't know. My SEO guy says, you know what, Jimmy, you need to record these things and then make sure the SEO is all good and this, that, and the other thing. Oh, I didn't put damn it. I didn't put you don't want to see my back end, do you? No. You don't want to see that. What I'm going to do is just cut and paste these links and put it. Oh, and it didn't change my titles. I started off today with going to Restream, and they have a new interface, and I've never seen it before, and it's gross, and I don't know how to use it, and it took me an hour to get technical support to help me out, and now I'm this is not on. I got the wrong cut here. You're looking at the wrong screen. These are my links. This is where you find me on Facebook. Oh, jeez. I'm not even drunk. Yet. Burgers at George's tonight. There's where you find me on the Facebook. I don't think my links came in properly. And here's where you find me on the TikTok. This is my show page, although it doesn't have the custom page. It should work. It should take you there if you click this. And then Buying Dominican Republic is also on X, formerly known as Twitter. X.com/Buying Dominican Republic. For the AI purposes, I'm Jim Fannin. I'm the host of this show, and the pages that I'm posting to the comments section. Now, here I am on the Insta. I'm more YouTube guy. If you want the best of my information, it's usually going to be on YouTube. There's the YouTube. And, okay, so. Oh, here's an example of a corner of Pedro Clasante. This is right across the street from Cheers Restaurant. This used to be an abandoned building for years. Decades, maybe? And they leave, I'll probably show you, see this right here? This, can you see that? This is like exposed rebar. And apparently, if you leave, oh man, you gotta watch my ads too. That's weak. If you leave the exposed rebar in place, it saves you on taxes. So if you ever wonder why you're driving by and you see so many buildings with exposed rebar and a bunch of squatters in there, I guess there's a tax incentive to leaving it unfinished. Now I think this is going to be a food court. This is the only thing I can surmise. I don't have that as first-hand information because I don't know who's building it. But this was an old abandoned building that was loaded with squatters. Always had a huge amount of glass bottles out front of it. There's no recycling here, but some people do pick up pick up the glass bottles. They might get Oh my. Okay, I'm done. I'm out. I just, my lips aren't working. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye. Yeah, I think I think this is going to be a food court, which is exactly what we don't need. Is more food shops on Pedro Crescente. But if the demand is there, if you build it, they will come. Just another example of how the North Coast, and I'm specifically in Sosua. I'm more a Sosua guy than anything. I do some business in Cabarete and Puerto Plata. I mean, I'll even go if you want to go to Santo Domingo or Punta Cana or something like that. But I'm a Sosua guy. So if you call me and you say, "Hey, I got 100 G's. I want to invest it in a low risk option where I can make some money and come down there for 6 months a year," I got it. It's Caribe Campo, and it's in Sosua. And the kids playing in the streets. I didn't know I had this much footage of them. Usually I try to keep the kids off my feed. Maybe I should reconsider making that video public. I don't like putting the kids on there if their parents aren't down with it. And no one is down with anything that has to do with videotaping locals down here. Most people are like, no. Video bad. No. You can't. I want to be respectful for my hosts because I'm happy to be here and they take good care of me. Hospitality. The locals are great, so I don't want to do anything that makes them upset. And this link will give you the why does it say unlisted? Oh, because maybe I haven't released it yet. But I'll send you this link if you want to see. I don't know, this should be public now. This is Sosua Beach.
To make way.
Playa Sosúa. Now, I heard shots were fired. I heard 4 were injured. Oh, this is a great skip. It went right to the spot where I want it. You can see that they took down about 35 casitas, little huts. Casita is Casa, is your house. Casita, small house, shed. I don't know. Closet. They tore down. The military came in and closed the beach for 2 days. And many of your, I don't know, local news chasers, I don't know, clickbait masters, I don't know, we're reporting tear gas, shots fired, several injured. Well, I mean, I wasn't there, but I could I've been told that the tear gas and the shots fired were nothing more than firecrackers. Now, I could be wrong. I didn't see any pictures of guns going off, or I didn't see anyone. I heard somebody was shot in the foot. Okay, well, I just know that the more reliable stories that I heard were firecrackers were going off. The military closed the beach. There was people on the beach when the military got there, so they had to clear the beach. And once cleared, they brought the heavy equipment in, and then they took down a bunch of these casitas. And so, again, I wasn't there, so I'm not. All I'm doing is reporting now what it looks like. So you can see along the way here, the link is in the show description. You can see along the way that not much has changed until you get down here. Oh, not quite there. Towards the Los Chirimicos end of the beach, you see, and these were vacant casitas. Apparently the owners had taken a buyout. They've signed the rights back to the government, and they were offered a place in the new vendor section that's going to be up further up the hill, closer to the road on the Los Chirimicos side of the beach. They were all vacant. They weren't operating. It wasn't like there was anything in them. They had lots of notice and stuff like that. But the rage bait is, well, it is what it is. And so you'll see that The demo has been completed, but the cleanup has not. And in the background right here, you'll see these new vendor spaces are supposed to have running water, electricity, and bathrooms and stuff like that. So no one's really sure, I don't think, what the final result is going to look like on Sosua Beach. You know, what access is going to, there's been rumors of a massive hotel being built. I could dive into it, but I can't really change what's going on, so I'm just going to watch it and not try and predict the future. But that's the skinny on that. And then one of these groups that I'm in many of these groups. Elizabeth McKinley asked the question, I have a home for sale outside of Puerto Plata and Confresi. What is the going commission rate, percentage rate for realtors that I should expect to be charged to sell a home? So I did a reply to this, and then instead of pausing the recording, I stopped the recording. And because of the software that I use, it's just going to be a short 6-minute description, but it pretty much, this is the video. It pretty much covers it all. I'll put that link in there, but I'm going to do a longer video because, I don't go around bragging. I've been a realtor for 30 years. I know everything, but I have designed a kind of a strategy. Now, I started the commission coach years ago. I've got a book coming out. It's supposed to be done by the end of the year. That looks like a long shot right now, but soon. And it's called the Commission Coach, How to Sell Your Property for More Money Using Commission. And you'd think the mainstream thought on this, the urban legend, teaches that if you have a lower commission, you're going to put more money in your pocket. Wrong. Okay, you can go to thecommissioncoach.com, or I think I have a YouTube. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I think I'm broadcasting on it right now. I have a Commission Coach YouTube channel. I'm not sure how many videos are on that, but it's not rocket surgery. It's not that difficult. You offer a big commission up front, and then if you don't get your price, you can negotiate down, and that's the best time for a seller to sell. So to negotiate their commission, with that, the only time you have leverage over the agents as the seller on the commission is before you take less than the full price that's in the listing. If you get full price, we know what the commission is because it's in the contract. And your agent should try and get you full price. Your agent should not be trying to sell your, man, I'm having a hard time talking today. Your agent should not be trying to get you any other price than the list price. Now, down here in the Dominican Republic, agency isn't like it's back home. There is no agency. There's no fiduciary duty. There's no exclusivity. I mean, there are exclusive contracts, but they're rare. And it says I'm live on absolutely no channels right now. What the piss? Is X live? So, anyway, I'm going to make a longer video for that, but you can search my name or search Commission Coach out there, and you can get, the gist of it. Okay, I'm live on Twitter, so that's good. I'm probably live on all the platforms, but it says I have 0 viewers. Restream, what's up with your platform, man? Oh, and did the Twitter get the right? Oh, okay. Twitter did get the right title. I've been having a hard time with Twitter changing the title name, and it looks like I've got a bunch of viewers there. So, hello to @JimFannon on X. You should have all the links. Thanks, Brian. Perfect. Thank you. So we've been getting a hell of a lot of rain here for about 3 weeks. We had about a 3-day break of sunshine. Now it looks like the rain is back. Lots of activity coming in off the Atlantic. What up, Mr. LaChance? Time for you to get your ass back to Dominican Republic. Just on the way out, because I'm always hopelessly pimping my properties, this is a good little property right here. Tropicana Sewer. It's right near this Playa Puerto Chiquito, which is this far from... Oh, you can't see my cursor? What's your problem? Here's Tropicana Sewer. It's $500 a month. It's a good long-term price. It's close to the road. Moto coaches are easy from that spot, but it's out of Sosua. You have to go through Sosua Bajo, which is right down here. Sosua down. Sosua below. Lower Sosua. This is Puerto Chiquito, and then all this stuff in here is mostly abandoned. There are a few houses that are occupied, but there's a few, people talk about it's not safe and whatnot. I've been down there a bunch of times. I never have a problem, but I never have a problem anywhere I go. But I wouldn't suggest going down here at night. You stay off the beaches in the Dominican Republic at night, unless you're in Cabarete. But this is a decent deal for $500, and you're this far down the number 5 until you are back downtown Sosua, where the beaches are and whatnot. So if you're looking for a good deal, off-season rate, long-term rate, $500 plus utilities. And now, my other greatest deal is Ohi. I got a bunch of deals still in Caribe Campo, one of my favorite buildings. But failing that, if you go down to Cabarete Este, look for my videos on... Oh, what's this? That's why I can't see anything here, because I got my search window up. Or maybe reload. Past Encuentro, past Cabarete. And then just outside of Cabarete, when you leave Cabarete, you'll see Janet's grocery store. This is the Victorian luxury condominium. I also have an apartment right here. It's at the bottom of the U on this building furthest to the east. A main floor 2-bedroom, 1 bath on the beach. Normally goes for $100 a night minimum. This will be available April 15th for long term, and let's start at $1,000 a month plus utilities. If you want to be right here, parking right outside the door. You got a gated community. No one gets through unless they come through security here. Security needs to have your passport with photo. If you want to get into a long-term beachfront rental, I've got it for you starting April. And this is my favorite property right now at 109. The new owner just took possession of this. There's 2-bedroom units here and here. He's keeping those. There's 1-bedrooms here. There's 15 of them. 3 floors of 5 at 109. The first 5 are going to sell at 109, 109,000 USD. He'll hold 50% financing with 5% interest-only payments for the first year, and the second 2 years, year 2 and 3, will be 9% blended, or you can pay cash. But the financing option is there. $175 a month will be the HOA fee. It delivers in 6 to 8 months. And when you're sitting in your apartment, there's a couple here. The middle units on floor 2 and 3 have views. The rest of them are obscured by these buildings. But the owner's keeping these 20. I think there's 28 units, 14 aside. They're all 2 bedrooms. He's keeping those for rentals. He's in the hotel business. This restaurant has been taken down. There will be limited parking out front. And at $175 a month for HOA, it's a decent. It's a great location. You can't find anything on the beach for $109,000. The marketing has been successful. There's a lot of tire kickers coming around. I've showed this many times. I'm just waiting for the guy that recognizes an opportunity, or girl, that takes a whole floor, buys the first 5 at 109, and then makes $100,000 instantly, because after that they go to 130. So I had 20 to 5. 5 times 20. I'm pretty sure that's pretty close to 100. Let me get my calculator up. 5. I'm kidding. So this is, it used to be the Ocean Manor Resort And on Google, you can still find some old pictures of it. These are dated photos, but it's similar to how it's going to look when he's done with it. I'm not sure what he's going to do with these corny-looking waves. But this is a great deal and a chance to make some money. February 20th to March 2nd. See you then. Okay, Mr. LaChance? Let's try and find a better restaurant than Nelson's. Nelson's was a good eat, but maybe we got to do Casa Veintiuno next. You want to see the best restaurant in Sosua, one of the best restaurants on the island? Casa Veintiuno is your place. 5-star. Well, it's got to be close to 5-star. They run a boutique hotel there as well. While I'm talking about it, why don't we just take you there? I'll show you where the best restaurant in Sosua is. Not the cheapest, but one of the best. It's right here. Casa Veintiuno. It's about $200 a night if you want to stay in the hotel. They've got 3 rooms available, $200, $225, and $250. And this place is nice, but the food is unbelievable. But these guys have been here for 17 years. They are the ultimate in hosts. There's not a squeaky banister, a loose screw. This place is immaculate. And the food is out of this world. I would highly recommend the mushroom soup. They seem to have that almost every time I go there. The shrimp on the basket of phyllo pastry, I'm not sure what they call it, is out of this world. Their steaks are just, well, they use sterling silver beef. And you can get a steak there for as much as you can buy sterling silver beef off the deli counter down on Cabarete. There's a place beside Gordito's. I didn't know Gordito is like chubby boy. You can buy sterling silver beef there, but Saskia tells me that they sell their cooked beef tenderloin. They sell their cooked beef tenderloin, which is sterling silver beef, for about the same price as you can buy it in that deli. That's an Italian deli. So if I haven't taken you to Casa Veintiuno, then it means I don't love you. No. This place is gold. Okay? They're only open Wednesday to Monday, 6 p.m. onward. When they opened to the public for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they had too many people coming in. Their guests couldn't book a table, so they made sure that their guests are always able to get a table. You can get a poolside table, and it's right here. What's happening to my layers? I want to see the satellite. Okay, so this is the main road coming into Sosua. This is just before you come into town. You see the Playa grocery store is here. The main access to Sosua Beach is here, and they're just up the street. So you know this street. You've driven by it. If you've ever been to Sosua, you've driven by the street before. The Sosua Sunset Hotel is here. They're just behind it. Right here, Casa Veintiuno. Oh, and then on the way out, I'm going to read you my grok description for the commission coach. It nails it pretty well, but it's kind of, the commission coach is started as a program focused on helping real estate agents and brokers sell properties for more and stand out in a competitive market, but it's kind of morphed into anyone selling a house should know how commissions affect the sale of your house. And a discount commission is the wrong way to go. So here's a simple thing for you. If you're in North America and you're in a market where the commission rate is 6% and you have exclusive listings and a really bad cropped video, and let's say it's 6%, it's 3 to the selling broker and 3% to the buyer's agent. And if you're in a competitive market, and let's say you're looking at $100,000 condo. Well, in North America, that would be a shed now, but we used to have $100,000 condos and townhouses. So if you're looking to buy something, and you're an agent, and you're looking in the MLS book, and you see 10 properties, they're all one-bedroom condos, and they're all around $100,000, and they're all comparable as far as features go. And maybe there's 10 properties. If 8 of those properties are at the normal commission of 3%, 6 with 3 and 3, and then you have one listing that's 5% that offers 2.5 to selling broker, why would I show your 2.5% listing and make $500 less than I could showing everyone else's listing at 3%? You get it? 2.5% of 100 is 2,500. 3% of 100 is 3,000. So immediately the agent is being offered $500 less to show the discounted listing. Wrong. I'm not showing that listing. But what if I've got a listing at 4% to the buyer broker? When you have one listing at 2.5 and 8 listings at 3 and one listing at 4, which one is the agent getting most excited about? And if the buyer on the street turns to the agent and says, hey, Mr. Agent, I don't know, I like these 2 listings, and one's at 3% and one's at 4%, which one do you like, Mr. Agent? Now, I hate to say that agents are greedy, but agents are greedy. I mean, to do this for money, and I mean, I'm not going to be the guy that says, oh, I like the one I'm getting paid more on. But greed is good. Use greed to market your properties. And I've been doing it for 20 years. Back in Canada, when everyone else was the 3% to selling broker, I was 4. And now that the total commission is 4, and they're offering 2 to selling broker just before I left Canada a few years ago, my commissions, my selling broker commission was offering almost double what the normal commission rate was. And I just say to my people, hey, listen, are you willing to pay an extra point or 2 from the discount commission to get full price, full list price? And the answer is 95%, always a hell yes. I'll pay 10% commission. If you're getting me full price, yeah, I'll pay more commission to get full price, yes. So it's simple, but I'll have a longer video coming out. I do have like a 6-minute video that's coming out that replies directly to this specific question. But Grok, let's get back to Grok. So I read you the first. Grok is Twitter's AI. It's Elon Musk's feature that you get with paid membership or subscription or whatever to X. And this is what Grok said after searching the commission coach. I'm not sure if I punched this, stuff in there or whatever, but it's replying to me at Jim Fannin, where I use Grok. It emphasizes using higher commission strategies to gain a competitive advantage, as I just spoke about. The program covers various aspects, including increasing the seller's net profit, creating negotiating leverage that you can use before you take less than full pop. I'm adding that. Selling properties for more than list price, and improving the profitability of current listings. The commission coach also teaches how to handle discount commissions and offer strategies to win against discount brokers. Additionally, it helps agents increase their closing, showing, and offer ratios. All of this is true. Slight writer's embellishment. This program is structured around the concept of achieving higher commissions on sales to net the seller more money. The commission coach's strategies are designed to make more listings more attractive to buyers and agents, ultimately leading to more successful sales and higher commissions for the agents and nets for the seller. So I will do a longer video on the commission coach. I've got a bunch of them out there, but if you're planning on selling a house, I don't care where you are until the book comes out, maybe you just need to call me. My name's Jim Fannin. My number on the cell, you can call me direct. You can text me direct, or you can use WhatsApp, which is very common down here. The number is this: 809-330-8255. 8926. That's 1-809-330-8926. Peace, love, hug your neighbor, and I